Hi everybody, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of me trying to go create a video giving something to you, telling you some information about IT career stuff or different tools and techniques and things like that you can go and use as an admin or somebody in the site reliability business. What I'm doing instead is sort of flipping it, and I'm asking you guys for some help or at least some recommendations. As most of you guys are probably aware, I teach classes. I teach IT classes, and my sort of bread and butter typically are enterprise storage related classes. Those are typically what pay the most. But I also teach Linux classes, and the reality of the matter is that when I teach a Linux class, I make substantially less money. And part of the reason why I do it is, I guess the word for it is sort of evangelism, right? So it's trying to get people to be aware of Linux and Unix and open source and sort of those ideas. I don't like the evangelism part of it. I'm not trying to get anybody to, sort of switch their, I don't know, ethos when it comes to computing or anything like that. What I want to do is I want to present to them the stuff that I really like about Linux and the stuff that I really like about Unix. And that's a small part of why I do the channel. It's not really the main kind of piece of it, but it's a piece of it. I'm never trying to convince anybody to do anything different, but it's like if you see something here that's cool or I can be of help to you, that's the hope. But anyway, so I'm teaching this Linux Professional Institute LPI Linux Essentials class that I've put together and I've written. And the courseware stuff is done. I'm just kind of working through the labs at this point, and I've got most of the stuff pretty much good to go. But there's one module that I've been kind of struggling a little bit because it's basically a module that's talking about open source and free and open source software, and sort of introducing those sort of concepts and ideas. And what I was looking for is some recommendations from you guys for software that you think would be really cool for somebody who's kind of not necessarily newer to computing, because I don't necessarily know where these people's background is coming from, but let's say that they're entry level, right? So entry level or kind of below, right? So this is one of the unique pieces about this class that normally the people that kind of come to me for training are more advanced in a sort of a specialty kind of thing. But I think it's a really cool opportunity to kind of show off some cool stuff to people that might not be aware of it. So some of the things that I was thinking off the top of my head that might be really interesting for people that are kind of unaware of how much open source stuff there is out there is Krita. Krita is free open source painting and drawing program, which I think is really cool. Blender, which is the 3D rendering and 3D modeling kind of package, which is professional grade. I was thinking about Wireshark, used to be called Ethereal or Ethereal, however you go say that, and just kind of point out the kind of how neat it is that you can go watch all this kind of stuff. So I was looking for different applications that would just kind of show how much cool stuff there is out there. And I thought I would just, ask you guys, since most of the people who are, watching the videos on this channel are people that are using Linux and playing around with it. What are some really cool things that you think might be neat to show off to new Linux or Unix users, right? So we're going to go over all the kind of shell scripting stuff. And by the time that they leave the class, they're going to know some decent amount of kind of stuff. So, but this is the first day. This is going to be like the second module after we get our lab environment sort of validated and set up. So yeah, if you've got a cool application or something that you guys could go recommend, put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear any suggestions or ideas that you come up with. And the class that I'm teaching is going to be next week. So it's going to be a 4-day class. It's going to be Tuesday through Friday. So, if you watch this in the next couple days and you think of something awesome, if it's after that period of time, still feel free to go throw stuff in there, because this is a class that I've written and I own the courseware for. So if I find cool things, I can go add that to later revisions of the class. And if any of you guys end up taking the course with me, you might be able to see your own kind of contribution or something like that. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I'll have another one for you on Sunday, unless I'm really backed up and scrambling for to get everything finalized for the class next week. But I should have one on Sunday. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.